Veto. Your news is a service of Arvest Bank. Do you need a bank that loves to help? That's Arvest Bank. Come find out why customers love Arvest in the Arvest Go mobile app. They make banking easy so life is easier. Visit Arvest today. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with a high near 72, partly cloudy. Lows dropping down to the mid-40s tonight. Sunshine and 70 for Wednesday. Warmer on Thursday, upper 70s with a chance of storms.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
51 in Neosho, 50 in Pittsburgh, 53 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and today we're featuring Michaela from Avila.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Michaela. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, brought to you by Josh Meeker at Country Financial, you can go to the KIX website because there's a button there on the main page you can click on that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 60 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
$1,977.50 could be yours.
If you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is.
Here's Blake Shelton.
It's Texas.
On KIX 102.5. Yeah, that's
They all just kind of went floop.
well, look at the date on that. Did you see that?
No, I did
March
not.
19th.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We were way behind. What happened?
Oh, it constantly, this is Microsoft Edge
It just
for you.
pooped the bed.
It just stops loading it. You have to bloat it pretty much every day to get out.
Bloat it?
Load.
Oh, I was like, how do
Load
you
is the
bloat
word
a
we're using
website?
today, Jen, to get an updated image.
Good
And
morning.
apparently, we're not getting any temperature updates. We probably need to switch. This is Springfield radar.
Switch
And
to
it's
Tulsa.
Constantly, yeah.
Morning, Megan. Morning, Jimmy. So, Rob, good morning. Melissa, good morning. Morning, Alan.
Where do I? Maps? No.
No.
It should be under here, I would think, but it's not. Well, I don't know where you
You've done it
switch
before.
I know. Maybe it's here.
Switch
Switch
side.
side, yeah.
Ha-ha. There we go. We good this morning. How you, Megan? Probably in Tejas. That's better. Melissa's got med class today to get her certificate recertification. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck. Good morning, Christy. Fine as frog hair. Why didn't you sleep well last night, Melissa?
She was awake.
Oh. Uh-oh. LeClaire Bryan commented on the Sleep Bryan video.
Uh-oh.
You know what that means. Except now I can't find it. Did you already block LeClaire Bryan?
Possibly. I went through and blocked. Just a daily thing.
All right, there, right there. Out of here. There we go. I went to bed very early last night. I was tired. Morning, Daniel. How you doing today? Oh, you finally got to hear your commercial. Isn't that so fun when you hear yourself on air? You're like, is that really what I sound like? Oh, so rah, I'm sorry. She's got a migraine this morning. Those stink. I had a cat above my head and a cat on my chest. They were keeping me tied to one position. Or weren't they so warm and cozy? I love when our Catahoula like curls up right here next to me and puts her head on my chest because she is so warm and soft. Morning, Shelly.
We told a story earlier of this guy who's claiming that his cat is the world's oldest cat with absolutely no factual proof to substantiate it, but he says his cat is 30 years old.
So it's a little tortoise shell, and he says that his wife got her, Millie, back in 1995. She
Does
just
he have
celebrated her
pictures
30th
from
birthday.
1995?
I don't know. Not that we saw.
Yeah, there's just his claim. That's all we're going on. But 30-year-old cat. I say we cut it open and count the rings and make sure.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know that that's quite how cats work.
That's exactly how cats work.
You cut the cat open, it's definitely not going to be
Make sure you have the right batteries.
any older than it was.
Unable to verify. Stupid TikTok. Their stupid CAPTCHA things that they have
Why is it yelling at
are
you?
dumb.
10 seconds. Ready?
Sort of. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 710.
We'll see sunshine today, high near 72. It is 53 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 17 minutes. Plus, we got your chance to win the cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound in 10 minutes.
$1,977.50 could be yours if you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is.
Here's Easton Corbin.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
And they're back. What the heck? You saw that, didn't you? They
Yeah.
were gone.
Just a crappy product.
Very annoying. Sometimes their purr motors put me to sleep last night. Not so much.
Morning, Christine.
Well, I'll be feeling better soon. So rah. Migraines are awful. Where's Christine? Her message isn't showing up for me yet. Morning, Christine. Morning, Raul. Teresa, good morning. Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how Rain is too, Melissa. As soon as the alarm goes off, she starts stirring. She's like, all right, let's do the day thing. Let's wake up. Morning, Lisa Hinkle. She says, Happy National Medal of Honor Day. The day was created on March 25th, 1863 during the Civil War. That's awesome. Thank you, Christine.
Anybody know a Medal of Honor award winner? Morning, Tyreek.
I do not. Christy, your cough is still hanging on. Have you been to the doctor? I feel like it's been weeks at this point.
Christy,
Morning,
if you want to get rid of it, you could go get the over-the-counter Primatene Mist inhaler. That will take care of it. That stuff, which it's relatively cheap, considering the next best thing is Symbicort. Symbicort works about as well, but Symbicort is $300 an inhaler.
What?
It's the only product known, and you have to have a prescription for Symbicort, but Symbicort will actually promote lung tissue regeneration. It's a steroid, corticosteroid, or what's the word? Not corticosteroid. Yeah,
Corticosteroid.
Corticosteroid. There it is. Primatene is not, but Primatene works pretty much just as good, and I think it's like $15, and you can buy it over the counter without a prescription.
You have to ask for it at the counter, though?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't think so. I never have. I mean, you just get it off the shelves, and it works. It really, really, really works. Little hint, though, wash your mouth out after you do the because it will cause canker sores on your tongue.
Oh, yeah. What is that, thrush?
Yeah, thrush sores. Stuff really, really works. And it allergy, stuff like that you may have, works in your sinus passages too. It really, really, really works. Melissa says she bought a 2-pack.
Did it work for you, Melissa?
Makes you a little shaky. Always does me. When I do it, I lay down because I had a respiratory wasn't a respiratory therapist. It was a respiratory ENT specialist. Tell me that when I do those inhalers, it's good to lay down. The air will move to the top of the area that you are laying. It will always surface to the top. And if you will lay like on your side, it'll focus. It moves more of that over. The oxygen is heavier than this mist that you put in, so it'll move over to the lung that's on the top. The other side, he said, if you can hold your breath long enough, then lay on your back and then lay on your face.
He really does do this.
About 5 or 10 seconds on each side, and it really does make a difference.
Hold on, I gotta say.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for cash.
Your chance to get some of the secret sound right after Luke Combs.
On KIX 102.5.
Y'all, we were getting calls about secret sound an hour ago even.
Yeah, 6:20 they were calling. Is this where we call? Do we do this here?
Next week, double the chances to win. Yeah.
I really, really need to be getting on that.
Yeah.
And especially the pre-stuff.
Morning, Dean. Morning, Floyd.
I would like to be running that right now, but
Not unless we did something in-house.
and I don't want to be scrambling.
Right.
Well, I mean, liners are changed. Hi there, Morning KIX. Not yet, 7:20.
Okay,
Thanks.
Two minutes. Morning, Clay. Secret sound, a minute 40 away. Megan, are you ever going to come see us? Wasn't that like 3 weeks
Never.
ago she was going to come see us? I've not forgotten.
Looking at some possibilities of severe weather this weekend.
Morning, Brendan. This weekend?
Yeah.
What day?
Saturday and Sunday. Looks pretty significant. I mean, up to 30% chance of storms. What those storms will look like is still a little unclear.
I think Thursday we have a chance of storms as well.
When?
Thursday. Have you been trying to call in too, Daniel?
Right now, the lines are flashing, so there are people calling. I mean,
Megan says she's aiming for Thursday coming up this week. 10 seconds.
during the storms.
5.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 719.
Sunshine with a high near 72. It's 46 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 5 minutes. But right now, it is time for you to win some cash.
With the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
We've got $1,977.50 that we would love to give to you.
If you can be caller number 5 and tell us what is this sound.
623-1025.
Caller number 5 to guess and win the secret sound.
From the 4 states #1 for cash. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, try again.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, hurry up and call right back.
Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this?
This is Zoe.
Zoe, where are you from?
Pittsburgh, Kansas.
How old are you, Zoe?
I'm 25.
Okay. Zoe from Pittsburgh.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Zoe, it's your chance to win the cash, $1,977.50.
If you can tell us what is this sound.
She says bowling balls coming up from the rack.
For 1977.50, that is not it.
But, Zoe, we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $2,002.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win tomorrow morning at 7:20. Thanks, Zoe. Have a great day. We are officially at $2,000. Holy cow.
That's a lot
Morning,
of
Gary Crow.
money.
Is Daniel allowed to call in even though he's an advertiser? Can he take part in the secret sound?
The rules, all of the rules are on the website
All right, there you go.
that clarify who and what can. I don't believe advertisers are exempt from contests.
Okay,
I
you got
think
10
only
seconds, Randy.
employees. We need a little more time than that.
I don't have time for you. You're going to have to go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Zoe from Pittsburgh.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Zoe, it's your chance to win the cash, $1,977.50.
If you can tell us what is this sound.
Is it bowling balls coming up from the rack?
She says bowling balls coming up from the rack.
For 1977.50, that is not it.
Oh.
But, Zoe, we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $2,002.50.
And give you another chance to guess the win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Right on.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Hey, Julie, we've already got our 5th caller. Thanks for trying. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Oh, we already got our 5th caller, but they didn't get it right. Thanks. Hi there, Morning Kicks. 284. I think. Yeah. All right,
Good luck.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What the heck, Christine? What's wrong with your phone?
Why is it conspiring
You need
against
a new
you?
phone? You're in a you're definitely in a bad spot, but I think it's more of a social statement than
Okay.
anything else. I am. I'm being supportive. I am. I'm being supportive to the statement you made.
Yeah, be nice, Randy. Thank you so much. I used a heatless curling rod and I slept in that. Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
You ought to see them, though, when they have this thing in. It's like this big Mickey Mouse headdress thing that it does and curls up on the ends. And yeah, it's ridiculous. I would pay good money for a picture of that.
Do I have any? I might have it.
Do you have some, really? What? Yes, Christine. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I curled it for hours. Little bitty curling rods on each one. Thank you.
A whole 2 minutes.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck,
Bye, Christine. She didn't ask what our topic is today, like normal, but
Wow,
it is
Christine.
love handles. How big do yours need to be before someone can hold on to them? No, that's not
my
what it
gosh,
is.
that
That's
is
not
not
what it is. It is love handles, but we're talking about your nickname for your sweetie. What's the weirdest love handle you've ever heard of, or the cheesiest one that you've ever had for your significant other?
Maybe I don't have a
Like,
picture. I thought I did.
Le bouger, le poo-poo.
What is that? What kind of a nickname is that?
What? It's not a nickname. It's something sweet, I say.
Poo-poo is sweet?
Yeah, that's me. I call them sweetie tudes. I'm giving my
Toots?
wife sweetie tudes. You know, like beatitudes. These are sweetie tudes.
Poor thing. Okay, maybe I don't have a picture with it.
Yeah,
I thought
you
I
don't
did.
have.
'Cause thought
I
it was
tried to get
hilarious.
one of my wife, and she threatened me with a butcher knife.
I'll take one, though.
Hello, fabric softener.
Did she push her curls up as she went?
I don't know.
That's another thing, too. You cannot do them loose. You've got to twist twice, shove them up. Pull hair, thin sections, twist, shove it up. You got to do that all the way up so it's real tight, like up here on top of your head. And if you're doing it out here, it's not going to last. You got to twirl it right down next to your head. Real tight.
Oh,
For the heatless curls.
I don't know.
You have a student that calls you Pookie?
Fire that student.
Can you imagine if you could fire students?
Be an empty class.
Mm-hmm. I call Kyle Otter. Sometimes I call my children little chicken nuggies.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hi, I was wondering if you guys could play Jesus Takes the Wheel by Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, we'll try to get that on for you.
Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great day.
You
Thanks,
too.
Bye-bye. Fabric softener. How are you? Wait, Christopher, Destiny. Are you guys related? Oh, wait, no. Downing and Downey. Just kidding. Slightly different. And Megan is allegedly going to come see us on Thursday. Another that calls you Mrs. Green Beans. And what do you call these students? I don't know if I had like any names and stuff for my teachers. I don't think so. Did you have any special names for your teachers?
No. Had a few, but I can't say them on here.
What happened to all the lockers, Christopher? You call them goof nuts?
There you go.
That's great. Got it. Here we go. All right, this next break. Your teachers called you Moss? Isn't that your last name, though, Daniel?
Oh my gosh. Does anybody have any brackets left?
No.
After the week years, isn't it? We don't get to play. You still can play the March Mania that we have going on because you can make
That's
different
true.
picks at different times, you know. So all the way up until the very end, in fact, you can do picks on our contest at KIX1025.com. But for those of you that have office brackets, I'm sure for the most of us, because who would have picked Arkansas, really? Unless you're just a stupid fan.
Unless you're a stupid fan.
Yeah, it's just a stupid fan. And right now you're going, ha ha.
Ole Miss is one that I was pretty surprised about. I mean, they've not been in the NCAA tournament much at all since like 2001. Morning, White Wolf. Got 1 minute and then a seg. Whoa. Auburn, Duke, Houston, and Florida, all the number ones are still alive. Bye, Daniel. Have a great day. Bye, Melissa. Good luck.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country.
Here's Drew Baldridge.
On KIX 102.5. Hard to believe it's going to be April next week.
That's very weird to think about.
We have, another 2 months of storm season before we're finally out of all that.
Yeah, ish.
2 more months of weather. So Reddit did an ask of what makes men happy. Ladies,
Oh.
pay attention.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Being useful, catching a fish, when one of those old cables I keep in the drawer finally comes in useful.
Mm-hmm.
When they have a day off, leave me alone. I don't need activities.
Mm-hmm.
Do not disturb us when we're sitting somewhere doing nothing. A perfectly round rock
I bet that makes Megan pretty happy, too.
or a wooden stick that looks like a sword
Yeah.
or a cat that comes to sleep on you.
Okay.
So a lot of men in this question said a stick. Ladies, we're idiots. So someone coming to visit me just to hang out. When things work as they are supposed to.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with
Why
that
is that
one.
so much to ask? An apology. Just a simple, I'm sorry, I can see why what I did upset you. Yeah. To crush their enemies.
To go from feelings, just apologize.
Yeah.
To crush the enemy.
See them driven before you and to hear the lamentations of their women.
Jeez.
Those things make a man happy.
Okay.
And a lot of naps.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
This is a very accurate list here, I feel like.
You know, I'm not a man, but a lot of these I felt like pertain to me, too.
Especially the crush your enemies and to hear the lamentations of their women.
Mhm. What is a...
See them driven before you.
Uh-huh. What does a lamenting woman sound like?
Give it a minute or two, we'll hear.
What's that supposed to mean?
Are you lamenting my statement, Jen?
No.
Sounds like you are.
Oh, Maddie's going to be one next week. Sweet girl. 20 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 736.
We'll see sunshine today, a high near 72. It's 46 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 26 minutes. Plus, we're still getting you signed up to win tickets to see Hunter Hayes this Saturday night at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort.
All you have to do to enter to win those is text the word tickets to 417-623-1025.
And in the next hour, we're talking about love handles, how you can get rid of them.
No, we're talking
what kind
about
of a diet you need.
No, we're talking about the sweet little nickname you have for your loved one.
I like my idea better.
No, things like
Diet tips.
No, like calling your loved one like a little pookie.
Yeah,
Frou-frou
exactly.
or something.
That's, I, poet that I am, consider it a demonstration of my affection for my wife to come up with the strangest name that I can for
That
her.
sounds exactly
it's a
like you.
Demonstration of the effort that I go through to give her the
Sure.
affectionate nickname. So I'll say my little tax line form 14C.
Yeah.
My little
Gosh,
garden.
that's romantic.
my beloved garden implement.
Garden implement. What does that even mean?
Well, that's exactly right. It makes you stop and think, and how long did he have to think about this? What a considerate husband and spouse that I pertain.
623-1025 to tell us the love handle that you have for your sweetie.
And the sicker and sweeter that they are, the better.
So is your bracket just totally busted at this
Yeah,
point?
it's not like, for most of us. I mean, there are a lot. All the number one seeds, I guess, are still in the running.
Yeah, they're still in the game.
But there were some upsets over the weekend. Quite a few upsets.
I mean, Arkansas and Ole Miss, I think, were two of the big ones that folks did not expect to advance as far as they have so far.
Made a lot of people happy, but regardless, a lot of brackets are thrown out the window.
Well, I think someone ought to apologize for all of our busted brackets.
It's not like you're going to get the NCAA to do it.
Well, that's why we put Mr. Morgan Freeman to do it for them.
Hello, I am your busted bracket. Oh, you had such high hopes for me when you filled me out and handed that crisp $10 bill to the guy running the office, Boo.
That's true.
I'm sorry if you were convinced that this was going to be your year. You even did a whole bunch of trash talking. But now, you're in dead last place. I sincerely hope that whoever wins the pool buys donuts for the office so you can eat them up.
Donuts!
Just like you're eating your words this morning. And it's all because I put the mad in March Madness. Apologetically yours, your busted bracket.
Busted like a can of biscuits. I don't like that sound. That's too farty.
Oh, boy.
Bye. See you later. So tonight I am going to try and make a new meatloaf recipe. Hopefully I've got time to pull it off. Let's see. Hopefully. Beans has got dance for an hour and a half, so I may need to call on the husband to start prepping stuff. But I found this new meatloaf recipe that uses the onion soup mix in it. I don't know. We've got one packet that we haven't done anything with. So I figure I'll try that. And then you add like Worcestershire or Worcestershire or Worcestershire sauce, whatever they call it. And then I've got gluten-free breadcrumbs, so we use that. Normally I do the very classic like ketchup meatloaf. So this will be a little different. I don't know. We'll see. And then some mashed taters, and I don't know what veggie we'll do. I don't know. Probably broccoli. Broccoli sounds good. So I think that'll be dinner tonight. Last night we were running crazy. So we stopped at Sam's Club and got a pizza, and we're like, we're just going to call it good. That's just what dinner's going to be today. Oh, you've done it before. Is it good? Makes it juicy? That's good.
So we have new tables at the building here.
We do.
Out in the hallway. I'm not sure how I feel about. I like them better than the old ones, I'll say that.
Yeah, I think they're really cool.
I've always hated the old ones. It felt like something they got at a yard sale or something, the old ones. And they were heavy. They had these.
Were they really?
Really heavy. That was solid marble on the top. So those weird little, half circle tables that were always outside the doors for us to keep our coffee cups, these coffee cups on. They were, what was that? Like a dark mahogany walnut finish.
Something like that.
Which, they really don't match at all. Well, they got a different set of tables that don't really match at all. only these are shaped like the letter Z,
For Zimmer.
which totally get that. I feel like they could have been shaped a little taller and narrower. I mean, they're there to hold coffee cups,
Right.
But they look like they're big enough that they could hold a 4-course dinner.
They are pretty big.
They're really big, and they stick out like at least a third of the way into the hallway.
I think I like them, though. I like them a lot more than the
Yeah,
other
I like them better than the others. Definitely. They are also a strange laminate. It's once again, this is a walnut laminate finish, but it reminds me, it's reminiscent of the kind of paneling that you would see on the inside of trailer houses in the 70s.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that kind of sheen to it.
Yeah. But they're shaped like Z's. So they have a top, and then it goes down and then down. So it's like there's 2 shelf areas. There's one on the bottom that you could put eyeballs, lost fingers, things like that, body parts, things under the bottom shelf. And then on the top, keep your coffee cup up there. So,
All right, we got to call our winner.
oh, that's right. It is cold in here. Do a
That
little
sounds so good, Megan.
thermostat manipulation, I guess. How do you say? Well, it doesn't matter, does it?
Wrapping meatloaf and bacon, stuffing it with jalapeno popper cream cheese. Mm. Is that how we're going to talk to her?
Maybe not, now that I've heard you do it.
Okay. Man. Man, see what I put up
Here we
with
go.
every day. Every day.
Well, that got you on the recording again.
Good.
So,
I did it on purpose.
I know you did. You always do. Next.
Are we picking somebody else?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I'm going.
I want a winner.
Oh, golly, oh, golly, oh, golly. There you go.
Next.
I was going to say it's a ton of pickle. Okay, there you go.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hi, this is
This is what? This is who? Your phone is cutting out
It's
so bad we
really hard.
cannot understand you.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all.
Are you there? Hello? I don't know. A little bit better.
Hardly.
What was it you were saying? Wait a minute. What's your name? Is it Victoria or is it Vicky? Vicky sounds like you might work at a truck stop, though, doesn't it?
Wait, do you work at a truck stop?
What would be really cool is if you worked at a truck stop, but you insisted on being called Victoria.
Victoria at the truck stop.
Would you like your windshield clean, sir? No, Victoria, we called to let you know that you've won Hunter Hayes tickets. Woo-hoo!
You are going to go see him this Saturday night at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort.
Just tell us who's the Four States concert connection. There you go, Vicky. And now she knows always answer calls from this number.
All right. Victoria, I know that. There we go. Because you're my birthday twin. I remember from the last time you won.
Yes.
Let's see. Has anything changed? Still the same number, address, all that good stuff?
Yes.
All right. So the show is this Saturday. We'll put you on a will call list. So just make sure to show up at Buffalo Run and have your ID on you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. That was very hard to hear her. Philly steak meatloaf? Oh, that sounds delicious. Send a girl a recipe if you would, please.
Now she sounds like she works at a truck.
Mm-hmm. You're plenty of time, 2 minutes. Honestly, Megan, I think that's all that's going to be is just some rain, but we'll see.
All right.
Got it?
Yeah, won't be doing Labusoli right after this, but
That's fine. All right, minute 30.
guess we'll have to go back to keeping a sheet, jackpot sheet, starting next week.
Oh, because of what's his face?
Turd Bucket McGee.
What a sweet name for him. Why does it not do what I want it to do? That's literally not what I said. You
I need
garbage.
time to get on top of the roof and fix the stupid thing.
The very stupid thing. Yes.
Very stupid thing. Before we have too bad of weather. Thankfully, it's over the garage, so if it did create a leak. The only problem with rain leaks, though, is water can sometimes seep in and then run
And then
down
move.
to another area.
Yeah. 10 seconds.
Stupid water. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 752.
Sunshine today, high near 72. It's 46 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast along with 4 states news in just 8 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know what is the love handle that you use for your sweetie?
Yeah, and the stickier, sweeter, more saccharin coated that it is, the better.
When we say love handle, by the way, we're talking about your cute little nickname for him.
Not that crank start thing that you have on that one device.
623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell us on Facebook.
So we're getting you signed up all week long to win tickets to go see Hunter Hayes at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort this Saturday night.
And our system has picked a winner. Are you ready to give him a call?
Well, we did. I called her and she didn't answer. It was
really?
just her voicemail. So now what do we do?
I
don't know what to do now. Should I keep the tickets? Would that be doing her?
No, you don't need to keep the
the
tickets.
person a favor? What? But I don't know what I do with them. I mean, I've got them right here, and I don't have a winner.
I don't know. Just wave them around in the air.
I
Go,
know.
woo, woo.
Phone's ringing. Should we just give it to this person?
Yeah, let's give it to that person. Okay.
Well, wait a minute. What if it is our winner? Hi there. What is it you were calling about?
I had a missed call from you.
Wait a minute. What's your name?
Victoria McGill.
Is it Victoria or is it Vicky?
Yes.
Vicky sounds like you might work at a truck stop, though, doesn't it?
No.
Wait, do you work at a truck stop?
No.
What would be really cool is if you worked at a truck stop, but you insisted on being called Victoria.
Victoria at the truck stop.
Would you like your windshield clean, sir? No, Victoria, we called to let you know that you've won Hunter Hayes tickets.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
You are going to go see him this Saturday night at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort.
Thank you so much.
Just tell us who's the 4 states concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
Free ammo. Oh, Eli will be by tomorrow to talk with us.
Yep. 30.
Writing the manifesto.
Oh, boy. 30 seconds. Then we're going to do La Boussole, yes?
It's Springfest at Silver Dollar City.
Okay, let's think about this. Why are you being a goose nugget? It's not splurging.
Boy, it is a Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
The very Tuesday.
Thank you, Kyle. He likes my shirt. This was outfit like 5 that I tried on this morning.
Yeah. We're lucky she made it.
No, gosh darn it, pickle snot. Ugh. Okay, that is correct now. Okay. I looked that up. It didn't show up. Good morning, Tammy. How you doing? First day back to school, he chose this morning to sleep in. That's tough. My kids were back at school yesterday. They were both just tired by the end of it. Oh, golly, I didn't mean to push that button. Oh, well. I know. It's very warm up there in Colorado. Is it really?
How warm?
How warm is very warm? It's 50 here. Gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So today's a very exciting day. I'm getting my final touch up on my permanent eyeliner today. So Randy and I were talking about it a little bit ago, and I was like, I don't know what she's gonna do because I think it looks really good. Maybe just darken up the line a little bit. But he said when they do it, they'll kind of pull the skin apart to see if there's any kind of
So
spots where the ink isn't.
when you have a tattoo, you can see it better on mine probably. And when you pull the skin open like this,
Mm-hmm.
in fact, I can see areas that need touched up. So you can't tell. So you can see it looks very black right there, but when I pull apart, you can see the white. That's how that works. And that's areas, and those will get larger as time progresses. So when, like when Wade does refills, he will stretch the skin significantly as he does that.
To get it in there.
I need. So I had.
Oh, no.
Cancer removed, pre-cancer, and that left a mark on my.
Can you tattoo over that?
Yeah, easily.
Do you have to let it
It took
heal
it off.
for a while first?
Well, it's been like a year or more.
Oh, okay,
since
then
it-
yeah, it's fine.
I'm sure.
Oh, I hope so, Christy. She said she's going out in today to see if they got all the skin cancer taken care of. Jimmy's going to go see about her foot. It still hurts? You're having a hard time wearing shoes. My goodness. Yeah, I hope they're able to give you some answers and relief, Jimmy.
I'm hungry.
I am too. My stomach is growling at me. I need to go grocery shopping. All right, here we go. We'll see sunshine today with a high near 72. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Lows dropping down to 47. Sunshine and 70 for Wednesday. A chance of storms in upper 70s for Thursday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states.
42 in Seneca, 40 in Pittsburgh, 46 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking about your love handle for your sweetie.
What's your sweet little nickname for your loved one?
623-1025. The sweeter, sicker, the better.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Zach Brown Band.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
No, no, no. This one. I never use this one. Shoom bum 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 bada blum blum. Knee deep in a Scooby Dooby Doo. I'm blue, 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 blue. Dong 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 dong. Come load, load, load. Load, 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 load. We're up to 38,380 followers on Facebook. Where were we at the other day?
A lower number.
Okay. Thank you. How do I see the I want to see that.
Where they have the analytics.
Why can't I find it?
Oyster flavored Coke. Mm.
That sounds terrible.
Ugh.
That sounds like hate in a bottle. Insights? Wow. In the last month, we've gotten 1.3 million views on our Facebook page.
Man. I think that would be a sellable thing.
Everything has gone up. Visits, interactions, reach, view. I want to look at.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, we're getting anywhere between 50 and 100 and, or wait, no, 50 and 267 follows a day. That's wild.
I know it's a lot because every day I go through and block the spam pages that I can find, and I always have to go way, 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 way down till I see the ones that I'd seen the day before. Yeah, I think it's time to go adjust things. It may be okay to open the blinds now. It may be the sun might be high enough.
I think I'm just stupid. I cannot find.
Well, there's a strong case for that. I mean,
I want to know how many followers. There's nothing here that shows me how many followers we had and how many followers we have now. That's what I want to see.
we're followed by other radio stations within the 4 states.
Are we?
Hmm.
Did you just find them?
Yeah.
Is that who I think?
No.
Oh. Can you still see me?
No, pretty much not.
Interesting. Mm. Blue, blue, blue. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 809.
Beautiful today with mostly sunny skies, a high near 72. It is 46 in Joplin.
And we're talking about your love handle for your sweetie.
That cute little nickname that you like to call your little loved one.
Yeah, and the weirder that it is, the better.
623-1025 to call or text or tell us on Facebook.
Here's Tyler Hubbard.
On the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Morning, Kathy. What are they?
Reddit. Bubble bottom?
Bubble bottom?
Bubble potamus?
The little
See the
bubble
trend here.
bottom is. Little snooky wookie. Okay. Back then, Scooby. None of the ones you're finding online? Not yet. Spaghetti flavored Dr. Pepper.
Mm.
Mm.
Get it all at once.
Mm. Adam Rose is so funny. I love his videos.
Why can't we just skip Tuesdays? I think it would be a much more conducive week if we could just skip today.
But then wouldn't Wednesdays be the
No,
Tuesdays of the
no,
week?
don't math it up, Jen.
I feel like it would be, though.
No, because everything that you would have had on Tuesday, you would now have on Wednesday in addition
Exactly.
to Wednesday stuff. So you could call it with Tuesday or to Wednesday. That would be all
A
right.
Wednesday?
I feel like it would make up for it.
Wednesday. I don't know. It would. I'm tired. Just little hash browns.
Yeah.
Little hash browns, maybe
Man.
a little bacon. I have a pouch of salmon in my desk. You want
Good
that?
gosh. Gag a maggot.
Gag a maggot.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
Huh?
How old are you again?
82.
Mm-hmm. $20.
'Kix 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country.
It's KIX 102.5.
Wow. Well, at least Facebook still puts follows in the order that they come in. When they start scrambling them, which I'm sure that sounds exactly like something they would do.
Mm-hmm.
That will make it a lot more difficult to police.
You gonna catch me with him?
I don't like her voice.
Oh, really?
Sounds like a chipmunk on helium.
I like it. I think it's interesting.
And it's the grunty thing, too.
Take the high road, take the high road. I'ma take the Scooby, take the Doobie, take the ooey-oo. 15 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, low 70s today. It's 50 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast, tell you about the possibility of some storms by this weekend in about 8 minutes.
But we're talking about your love handle.
What's the sticky sweet nickname that you have for your sweetie or that they have for you?
623-1025 to call or text.
What's the one you have for your sweetie?
I call him pork chops because he's hot and juicy.
Yeah.
Does he respond to pork chop?
He does. And I answered a sugar bear.
How did you come up with that name as like a nickname? Were you just
Yeah.
sitting around thinking, I want me a pork chop. You look delicious.
I don't really know. We've been together 10 years, and I don't know.
You ever-
It stuck one day.
Do you ever have the urge to rub mint jelly on him?
What is the love handle that you have for your sweetie?
My ex-fiance used to call me Gucci Boo, and then after we broke up, he named his hamster that he bought Gucci Boo.
And then he killed it.
No, but it died. I guess that nickname doesn't work out for him well.
Obviously not.
What's the love handle you have for your sweetie?
Honey bunny.
Does she say it like this? Does she go, honey bunny?
No, she goes, honey bunny, how you doing?
Okay. What?
Okay.
Jeez, yeah, I would run if I heard that. Could you imagine that in the dark coming at you? Jeez, what the heck?
What is the love handle you got for your sweetie?
It's kind of funny, actually. It's a donkey fart super punch. I know it sounds weird, but
What?
donkey fart super punch.
And she responds to that?
Oh yeah. We actually had it registered with the in the top 100 nicknames for loved ones.
I don't know if that qualifies to
Yep.
be in the top 100. Maybe the top 100 oddest. Is that a thing, too? A list of the top 100 that you register for? I
Yeah.
mean, who are the people putting this together?
623-1025 to call and tell us the
Is it-
sweet little love handle you got for your sweetie.
Is it because they just can't afford good television or...
They don't know what to do with their hands, I guess.
Right. I guess I'll make a list. It's the 4 states number 1 for country. Don't know what to do with their... That was awesome. They don't know what to do with their hands. Oh, I got to make a list. I don't know what to do with their hands. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Great.
Oh, boy. Oh, Ella Langley just commented on our post.
Did she?
Yes.
Try reloading it.
Oh, did you already get her?
Already on
Nope. Another one did 5 minutes ago.
it. Are you sure? Did you reload it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Because I just went through the whole thing and couldn't find any more.
She just did it 5 minutes ago.
I mean, within the last 2 minutes.
Okay, well, she's blocked
I'm
twice.
on it right now.
I think you enjoy doing this.
I do. It's very OCD fulfilling for me to go through and meh. You are denied.
Get out
You
of
shall
here.
have no access.
Nobody likes you. sunshine today.
Someone said, love her confidence and her calmness.
Okay.
Thought of that as a thing.
Sha blah 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 blue pipina mashkamuna bana blah blah blue hee hee. Wee 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 wee. Bum 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 a pickle.
Found another. The very bottom.
Mm-hmm. See, they just pop in there. Oh, they're saying promo. We should promo that.
Do ya? You think?
You think so? You think it's funny enough? Scooby Doo time. Thank you, guys. I think we should at least listen to it.
Ow. Okay, it's just showing that notification because it's not updating notifications. Even though we have blocked it.
Morning, Shiala.
You know what we ought to do?
Mm.
We ought to set up the machine over here to receive calls.
What?
We ought to set up the machine over here to receive Zoom calls, or not, maybe not Zoom, but whatever type of call we would want to do,
Why?
so that we can have that ready when we need it, like something happened in the parking lot or in the hallway or something. We could pull in another. I wish I was motivated to do that. Today's just kind of a gimme kind of day. It's like meh.
Chocolate Ham with Pickles by Oscar Mayer. I'll pass. Pampers, Flamin' Hot Baby. I had some help. My kids still love the TikTok that we did in this video.
Boy, this was the most amazing. What is that? America's Got Talent video ever.
Was it Emaciated Jesus again?
No, this is better.
Is it Fat Baby?
It's Transformation Woman.
Oh, jeez.
You want to see it? I love them better with no sound. I'm afraid sound would make them make sense.
What?
Stupid. Oh my gosh.
Have I ever told you about my love for Aldi?
I wish you wouldn't.
Did you know that they have a tracksuit right now
Okay.
that you can buy that says Aldi on it?
But should you?
Oh, yeah, you bet. I bought one.
I know you did.
And it says Aldi down the side, and then I got a pair of joggers that also say Aldi.
Okie doke.
Oh, can you get the bot on
What? Should I
Twitch,
do
please?
the thing? What is it? Where?
Get the
Where?
bot on Twitch. Megan's driving, so she is. Thank you. Got him.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Megan is in a vehicle. She can't mod right now. Woo, 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 woo. Morning, Cam.
So, like, for video chat on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
I use Google.
Okay.
So it would have to be signed into another Google account theoretically.
I assume.
Wouldn't it? Which does not work great.
Got him. Thank you, Megan.
Guess we need a KIX Google account.
I guess.
Could be
I
a
don't
pain
know.
in the butt.
Were they on Family Feud? Impeccable timing. Indubitably. Oh, can you move the mouse, please? Wait seconds.
KIX 102.5.
The 4 states #1 for country
Here's the Eli Young Band.
on KIX. Cool. Means it's got a dance competition coming up. Traveling to Branson again. Not getting the flu this time. Knock on wood. You and I both, Megan. I can't have coffee, though, until after I get my eyeliner touched up.
Why?
I don't know. I'll have to ask. Good job, Wind. Finally taking your meds. One minute. Why is there a baby monkey on the toilet?
Pause. Baby monkeys have to poop too.
Here we go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a high near 72. It's 50 in Joplin.
And we're talking about love handles today.
The sweet little nickname that you've got for your loved one.
Not all of them are sweet. Some
of them are a little questionable, let's be honest.
We've got some over here on hold right now that are a little less than sweet, I got to admit. What is your love handle for your sweetie?
My fiance calls me Blueberries. So he won't say it to my face, but I'll get like text messages and emails while I'm at work that just say, I love you, Blueberry.
No, that's cute.
Why Blueberry?
Yeah, what for?
Like we have a little puppy, a little Yorkie, and we call him Pete. He'll say, my little Blueberry and Peach. So that's just what he calls me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, at least it's blue and not dingle.
Exactly.
What's the love handle you've got for your loved one?
Let it dry out long enough.
Ew.
That's what I'm saying.
Randy.
What's yours?
I call my wife Princess and all kinds of nice names, and she turns around and she always calls me face. It's so rude. And the best part is I let her get away with it.
Jen snorting over here. You got her snorting.
I love it.
You bring out the pig in her.
Oh my gosh, Randy.
What? He did it. I didn't do it. What is your love handle for your sweetie, or theirs for you?
Jerk face.
Jerk face.
That serves him right.
We've been calling each other jerk face since we've been together.
Better than butthead stupid idiot. That's what my wife sometimes calls me when I'm not looking.
What's the love handle you got for your loved one?
Cuddle Bandit.
Cuddle bandit.
Yeah.
You have to wear a mask when she calls you that?
Whoa, wait. No, we don't need to know about that.
Yeah,
no.
no.
That or the ball gag. Well, I'm saying we don't need to know.
Right.
So don't talk about it.
What is
Or the get mask or the zipper
what?
mouth.
No, stop. What is the nickname that you have for your loved one?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can
No pictures.
no,
unless
no
you want to.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Or the ball gag.
Oh my.
Or the gimp suit.
Morning, Flitterflocker. How you doing? Oh dear. Oh. I was going to say something, and I have completely forgotten what it was now.
The thing you never want to do is go, shh, put your finger on the lips of the police officer and then say, we were both speeding.
That's good advice.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. That's our heritage.
What's a heritage?
If you have to ask. Man, we've gone down the weirdest AI video rabbit hole on our Facebook page.
You have gone down.
You click them too. Don't
I
even.
click 'em.
Yes, you were on the America's Got Talent one earlier.
Very rarely.
Okay. Did you see my email yesterday?
No.
Great. Yes, you did.
No, we didn't. About what?
Storage Hill.
Oh, yeah. They don't start till Monday, do they?
Yeah.
I have a mic cable that is routed improperly in my home studio. This is a nightmare because I can't get back behind the console where all the inputs are. I know where I want it to be plugged in, but I can't reach that with my hand. So, and I'm not sure that that's the real issue. I'm not sure that it's not. Like, it has to run from the microphone to the processor, which is on the other side of the console, and from the console, then back down through the wire mess, back up, and then into the console.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure that somewhere wires haven't gotten switched going to the processor or coming from the processor. I'm really, really putting it off, but I have a recording session in a week or so that I'm going to have it figured out for. Yay.
Yay.
Last time I got down there and tried to do anything significant, I cut my hand open, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Honda love, Honda love.
I'm Scooby-Doo,
No,
Scooby-Doo.
that's not. That's
That was so good.
painful.
Megan says, switch them wires. Don't push the button. He's always pushing buttons.
Well, ideally, I should be able, if it was routed properly to that and then back to the console, I have the ability, like this channel right here on this board can only be what's plugged into that channel. Mm-hmm. But on my board, I can select what input I want to assign to this channel, so I can switch up the order.
Yeah.
But I can't find it anywhere, so it must not be plugged in the correct way somewhere.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, really.
That's pretty much where I'm at with that. Whiskey drink. Oh, boy. We're going after this song. I had to pee. What matter?
I said okay.
I have a sneeze right in my nose.
Get it out.
Oh, excuse me.
You're supposed to yell Wichita when you do that.
Are you?
I think so.
Is there bad air quality? $27 seconds. Thank you, Megan. At 13 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful today with sunshine, a high near 72. It's 50 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 6 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote for the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about your love handles.
That sweet little nickname that you have for your loved one.
Maybe it's sweet. Maybe it's a little abusive. That's okay, too, I guess.
623-1025 to call or text.
What is your love handle for your significant other?
Well, it's too good to miss. I call him my baloney pony.
You're my...
Whoa!
I gotta go to work, but I gotta tell you.
Now, we're not going down that road a third time. Jeez Louise.
What is your love handle?
Notice how she almost slipped that right by us? Slipped the baloney pony right by us. Hi there, Morning KIX.
My love handle for him is Gator Baby.
Gator baby?
Is it because of his tail or his teeth?
Nope.
Maybe his scaly skin?
Whenever you rub on the gator's belly, which is where their, sexual organ is, they pass out.
I'll take your word for that. I have never had the swamp bed experience of rubbing a gator's unmentionables. Sounds like something maybe to explore on the weekend. I don't know. That's how they get those shows on the Discovery Channel, isn't it?
No, why do you know that?
Why would you want to know? What? Who was some inbred?
What happened in your life that you were like,
swamp person said, "Come on, Bill, we're going to go down and rub a gator."
What is your love handle?
They'll call me Toots or Poopy.
Toots or Poopy.
Let me guess, one when you're good and one when you're bad?
No, Poopy, he swears up and down. My granny called me that one time, and she never did.
No, that's cute.
Sounds like you may have a digestion issue that he's not celebrating.
What's the love handle you got for your sweetie?
I call my baby Brat.
Baby Brat?
Yep.
Why do you call her that?
Because she's a baby brat.
Well, I can totally get that. That's the logistical nature of a man seeing something the way it is and calling it thusly.
Right.
Does she enjoy it when you call her Brat?
That's irrelevant. Doesn't matter.
She's a brat, but she's my baby, so she gets what she wants.
Accurate.
She's a baby brat.
And a brat. What is your love handle for your sweetie?
623-1025 to text, but you can also tell us on Facebook.
Got the Morning Kicks takeover in just 4 minutes.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
All right. Tomorrow, more Secret Sound. Jackpot is over $2,000 at this point.
And we'll have Hunter Hayes tickets up for grabs again.
And we want to hear the stories of you hitting things with your car.
What's the craziest thing you ever accidentally hit with your car? Or maybe it was on purpose. Maybe you were aiming that sucker down.
So that is tomorrow on KIX.
Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.